I don't think he's that mad at Olivo.
Here's Beltran, who's 2 for 2, and he hits one in the air to deep left field. Willingham back, and it's out of here. Here's Beltran, who's 2 for 2, and he hits one in the air to deep left field. Willingham back, and it's out of here. Carlos Beltran homers for the second straight game, and this one gets the Mets on the board.
This is his second home run from the right side. Look at this beautiful swing. That's a high fat. Look at the level, too.
3-1. What do they want him to do? Is he going to be running? Yeah.
He's running. Delgado, left center field, hit pretty well. Amezaga back, looking up. Gone.
He running? Yeah.
He's running. Delgado, left center field, hit pretty well. Amezaga back, looking up. Gone. Carlos Delgado is out of his slump.
For 411 in his career. Two-seam fastball, just tails away middle of the plate. Earlier in the year, he probably would have tried to play on with Delgado up there because Hanley and Uggla are looking for the double play.
Oh, Delgado got into that one. Amezaga going back. That one's deep. Carlos Delgado.
Hanley and Uggla are looking for the double play.
Oh, Delgado got into that one. Amezaga going back. That one's deep. Carlos Delgado. A mammoth 3-run homer. Apparently all he needed was absolutely crushed.
Well, he is out of it, but look where the pitch was, up and out over the plate, similar to the pitch he hit out in the third inning. The one in the third inning, 451 feet. This one's going to be close to that.
Of course, glove work there.
In the air to right field, hit a mile high. Is it deep enough? Kadire back near the wall, and it's out of here. In the air to right field, hit a mile high. Is it deep enough? Kadire back near the wall, and it's out of here.
Well, trying to come inside on Carlos Delgado. That ball drifts back over the plate. And with those high socks, maybe a little...
And he lines that one for a base hit. And he lines that one for a base hit. So Delgado is 2 for 2. And Valentine hits it to the shortstop. Delgado coming home. Bartlett's throw coming home, and he's out at the plate.
Your mechanics, how to keep any rhythm sometimes on the bench.
Pulled, base hit into right field, and that'll get Green home with the second Met run.
Will be a save opportunity.
And Leday cranks one to deep right center field. That ball is out of here. And Leday cranks one to deep right center field. That ball is out of here. Ricky Leday with his first home run of the year.
The watch is any left-handed swing in baseball. 2-0 fastball. Goes out and gets it, and the power that he generates, that's just a classic, beautiful, still front leg from him home.
The runners get their leads, and Beltran drives one to deep right field. That's an extra base. Their leads, and Beltran drives one to deep right field. That's an extra base hit. It hops up against the wall. Reyes scores. Loduca to third. It's an RBI double for Carlos Beltran, and it's 6.
Well, this is the pitch you like to see him cover. See that high fastball away? That is the one that he should never miss. That's his power stroke, and if he had ever gotten that up, that would have been long gone, but it's just a frozen rope to right field. That's a swing.
However, he's batting 1,000 against DiNardo.
And he loops one over short. That's going to fall in for a... And he loops one over short. That's going to fall in for a base hit. Third and heads home without a throw. And the Mets jump out in front 1-0.
Right-handed hitters, when they're getting jammed, that's a good thing. It means they're staying behind the baseball because they're so strong, Beltran included, that even if they get jammed, they can loop this into the outfield. Falls in front of the Kotze. And nice read by Jose Reyes.
Delgado with 2 aboard and 1 out. And he lines a base hit in the left center field. Beltran 2 aboard and 1 out. And he lines a base hit in the left center field. Beltran held up. He'll go to third. He's being waved home now. Kotze's throw goes to third. It's an RBI single for Carlos Delgado. Found the right holes in the shift tonight.
This ball's hit sharply, though, right on the screws. And again, well placed here. Kotsay, by the time he gets to it, good base.
Didn't help either.
In the air to deep left field. Forget that one. That is long, long gone. Beltran. In the air to deep left field. Forget that one. That is long, long gone. Beltran crushes one deep into the bleachers.
Well, the Mets, have they come back after that off day yesterday or what? Long home run from Beltran on a hanging changeup from Ron Flores. And that's one of those that you know right away. It did look like it was going to go over the crane at some point.
That one goes to center field. Hunter Pence backing straight back up Taos Hill. And watch. That one goes to center field. Hunter Pence backing straight back up Taos Hill. And watch.
I mean, we know, and that was kind of over the middle of the plate, and that's where you're probably going to get more balls hit to center field. And really, from a pitcher's standpoint, that's a pretty good spot to have him hit it, just not that far.
Pitcher is lefty Dave Williams, who used to be with the Pirates. He is actually here, so that would be a pretty strong projection. Fly ball left field. Carlos Lee backing on it, looking up. Now he turns and plays it off the Bud Light. A pretty strong projection. Fly ball left field. Carlos Lee backing on it, looking up. Now he turns and plays it off the Bud Light sign with Delgado scoring. And behind him here, 2 hits with a man left, and it's 4-0 Mets. Four. Octavio Dotel and John Buck were traded for Carlos. Fly ball left field, and Carlos Lee watches it. Fly ball left field, and Carlos Lee watches it go for an opposite field home run. They throw it back quickly. It's number 15 for Beltran.
Landry's Crawford boxes, because where they come out there, actually that's a better spot for hitters than down the line. And
Tim Jr.
Yeah.
Little Rock, they call him. Line shot and by Loretta. Line shot and by Loretta.
Basically, your double play combination is your third baseman and the shortstop. Up the middle.
Chris Burke. Chris Burke.
This was in the air.
He lines it over second and into center field. He lines it over second and into center field. Hit number 3. Line to right field, and the Mets take the lead. Line to right field, and the Mets take the lead. Palmeiro gets it back in on an RBI single by Beltran. It's 4-3.
This one giving the Mets the lead here in the 17th. And his cat.
33 games and 34 days for the Astros. And only day off they had in Arlington. They arrived about 5 in the morning. Deep drive to right field. And 5 in the morning. Deep drive to right field. And that's a 2-run Beltran homer. Number 16 for Beltran.
He's hit 2 home runs in this series, a double, and maybe the greatest catch in the history of the park in center field. Just kind of ignore him.
Depend, but it didn't work that way. And a high fly ball into deep center. Pierre to the track, wall. And a high fly ball into deep center. Pierre to the track, wall gone. So Rudy gives up one. And the big man, no doubt about it, extending those arms, all of his power, and just lofts it into the bleachers in center. In the big spots, he has not produced. Ups, he has produced this time, I should say. In the big spots, he has not produced. Ups, he has produced this time, I should say. coming around. 17 home runs, 57 RBIs now.
Third baseman, David Wright.
And David Wright will go to drive in the run. And another drive to left and deep. This one's got plenty behind it, and this one is gone. Well, we told you Rudy has been in 2 games, and he has made 30 pitches in 2 games. Add to that the warm-ups, and the one reason. So 2 home runs by Delgado and Castro, and the Mets have opened it up now 12-7. Big bomb.
And Beltran the batter. Carlos 1 for 3, doubled back in the 3rd.
And he hits one to deep right center field. Back goes Pierre looking up, and it's out of here. Carlos Beltran with a 2-run homer. His 18th home run of the year.
Well, trying to get ahead was Roberto Hernandez with that first pitch fastball. Carlos Beltran was going to have none of that. Long home run to right center field. 2
right.
Uh-oh.
Right.
Uh-oh.
Fastball away, you can't go there. Up and away. We talked about how you got to go inside. Struck him out last time on a pitch inside right underneath his hand.
Lopez would have to go to his right to find the bag. And that's a base hit up the middle. Lopez would have to go to his right to find the bag. And that's a base hit up the middle by Delgado.
Watch where the pitch is. Again, down, back over the middle of the plate. Pretty good pitch there, though. That ball is down. And he just does a nice job of hitting.
Marlon Anderson on deck.
Delgado lays one down the right field line. That's an extra base hit into the corner. Right on.
Marlon Anderson on deck.
Delgado lays one down the right field line. That's an extra base hit into the corner. Right on his way to third. Floyd just now digging it out. Wright being waved home. And Wright will score. And the Mets grab the lead. Delgado to third. Sliding in safely.
2nd and 2 down.
In toward the hole. Base hit. Green turns third and heads home. Soriano will have no play. It's an RBI single for Ruben Gotay. And it's
Twins, but he spent 10 years with the Florida Marlins in the National League. That one's down the right field line, and it's going to go to the Ivy. Twins, but he spent 10 years with the Florida Marlins in the National League. That one's down the right field line, and it's going to go to the Ivy. Coming around third, Castillo, he'll score, and into second with a double.
This one is up. Yep, up about Beltran, and he just rips it. He rips it into right field for a base hit. And it's hit so hard, DeRosa tried to cut it off, but he couldn't get there in time. Pass from second if you're the catcher.
Into right center field, into the gap. That ball is off.
Pass from second if you're the catcher.
Into right center field, into the gap. That ball is off the ivy. Castillo scores. Right and stealing bases. Now we see some of that power shown.
Well, Delgado's been swinging the bat well on low pitches that I've watched in the last couple of weeks. That's a low pitch. He reaches out and rakes it in the gap. He almost hits it out. It hits off the wall in the fly.
To qualify for a win, but he's about to throw his 94th pitch. And
Beltran hits it deep to right center field. Back goes Hermida, and it's out of here.
To qualify for a win, but he's about to throw his 94th pitch. And
Beltran hits it deep to right center field. Back goes Hermida, and it's out of here. Welcome back, Carlos Beltran. 3-run homer, and the Mets take the lead. set the table, and Beltran unloads.
Well, we've seen him hit the ball out on that exact spot, out over the plate, mid-thigh, and that is his happy area. And welcome back.
Been conceived of that back when you were playing?
No, be impossible. Hit hard, and a base hit for Delgado. Wright will stop at third as Ross gets it in quickly, and the Mets have runners at the corners with nobody out. And Carlos drives one to deep center field. Back goes De Aza, back to the wall, and it's out of here! And Carlos drives one to deep center field. Back goes De Aza, back to the wall, and it's out of here! Carlos Delgado with a two-run homer. There's your insurance. 7-4 New York.
He hits that ball well to right field, and that's why you want the bases empty. He hits that ball well to right field, and that's why you want the bases empty. Tie game on Beltran's 23rd of the year and his 7th in the last 13 games.
Check it out. Yeah, he wanted the sinker. That one cut under it just a little bit, and it stayed up in the strike zone.
And that's only the 3rd home run he's given up this year. 23 homers and 72 RBIs now. Did he just add a homer and 2 more RBIs to that total?
I think so.
Yeah, he did. 23 homers and 72 RBIs now. Did he just add a homer and 2 more RBIs to that total?
I think so.
Yeah, he did. 8-2 Mets.
That's kind of like an exclamation point, isn't it? We're up at the right time. Tailing fastball that went right out into the let me stretch my arms and take a long swing happy zone.
Trailing Reyes. And Beltran drives one to dead center. Cameron going back, and it's over his head. And up trailing Reyes. And Beltran drives one to dead center. Cameron going back, and it's over his head. And up against the center field fence. 2-run score. Beltran into second with a 2-run double. And that cuts the Padres.
Well, PB's inability to go after David Wright costs him here. 0-2 pitch to Beltran. Tries to throw it by him on the outside part. Right now, you're not going to get away with that pitch or any pitch.
And 2 to Beltran. In the air to shallow right center. Cameron coming in. It's going to fall for a... And 2 to Beltran. In the air to shallow right center. Cameron coming in. It's going to fall for a base hit. Wright comes in to score. Beltran with a fly ball RBI single.
Well, you got to play deep on Beltran. He just gets enough of this ball out of the strike zone. And after that. And if you Met fans don't remember Tom Nieto.
Delgado crushes one to deep right field. That's gone. Delgado hits one into the second deck.
And if you Met fans don't remember Tom Nieto.
Delgado crushes one to deep right field. That's gone. Delgado hits one into the second deck. A 2-run homer, his 19th of the year. And the Mets jump out to a 2-0 lead. And boy, have you been waiting around for that.
Much needed, and I bet you it's down and out over the plate. And yes, sir, there it was. And that's what he likes. That pitch away and down.
That ball's ripped to right, and Beltran. That ball's ripped to right, and Beltran on his game. How about Francoeur able to cut it off, and with that bazooka for an arm, gets it in, holds Beltran.
Good low ball hitter, one of the best in the game.
In the air, center field, he hit that well. Jones going back, Andrew watching. In the air, center field. He hit that well. Jones going back. Andrew, watch it go. Home run to center, Carlos Delgado. And all the damage done with 2 outs, and the Mets out front 3-0.
20th home run of the year for Carlos. Out over the plate and down the middle. And only the 6th home run allowed by Tim Hudson this year. But that's a big one for the.
A runner at second with 1 out, and the 2-1 is in the air to straightaway center field. Hopper going back to the warning track at the wall. Good. A runner at second with 1 out, and the 2-1 is in the air to straightaway center field. Hopper going back to the warning track at the wall. Goodbye. So no sooner is Belisle handed a 2-run lead, it has vanished a half inning later.
That's one of the dangerous parts about this lineup. You've got a guy like Carlos Beltran, who's a good hitter for average, and he's got some pop.
The 4th as Alou waits.
Line drive, base hit, falling to the left. Wright got a good read on it.
Waits.
Line drive, base hit, falling to the left. Wright got a good read on it. He's being waved home. Lee makes the throw to the plate, cut off, and the Mets grab the lead. Carlos Beltran.
3 here at Shea in 1969.
Carlos Beltran tees off to deep left field. Lee looking up, and it's out of here.
1969.
Carlos Beltran tees off to deep left field. Lee looking up, and it's out of here. Carlos Beltran with his 28th home run of the year, and it's 4-2 New York.
Alou takes ball 1.
Oh, fastball right down Broadway, belt high. We know that Beltran from both sides of the plate is a belt high and up hitter, and that was out by
Sanders out.
Delgado drives it into right center. Deep. Gone. Delgado drives it into right center. Deep. Gone.
And those struggles against left-handed hitter.
Delgado's 2nd homer of the series. His 24th of the season.